Now, it's time for me to visit all my companions and see how they're doing. First, well, welcome back, Meryl, and hello.
You know, I'm starting to think Sandal is watching me.
Hello, okay.
That big tower in the lake is scary.
Yes.
He needs gallows, I quite agree.
Actually, I just noticed that there's something. Okay, now. Gloves of the Champion. I need to get some runes, I'm thinking, soon. Because I got none.
I can make it for you.
Wait, let me double check. Maybe Bianca could. Sandal Special Rune. And that is physical damage. Yeah, I think that one will do. Meryl?
You know, I'm starting to think Sandal is what? I'd like to speak with you about our sleeping arrangements. Do you think he could use another bed?
He makes you uncomfortable?
Is it because he watches us when we, you know?
Well, it's just that he snores, and sometimes he stinks like a bog. Oh, don't be sad. I still like you very much. Perhaps you could sleep with Sandal.
Enchantment!
Okay. Well, that answers that question. Meryl, you wanted to talk to me?
You know, I'm starting to think Sandal is watching me.
Okay, Sandal?
Your house is pretty.
This is getting weird.
Hey, look, a partially burned.
Well, I'll
page
talk to
from
you guys
Anders'
later
manifesto.
then. Let's see, you, and you. I'm gonna visit all your places. First place I'm heading is Viscount Keep. Time for me to visit everyone and see how they're doing. It's been 3 years since everything that happened with the Arishok and the Qunari. Let me just check my journal. Yeah, it looks like everyone wants to talk to me. But before that... You... Isabella? That's interesting. You, and you. Attributes. Let's bring up his willpower. For a decent amount. Strength up to that. Hopefully that's good. One into that. Increase the range of your taunt, because those times I'll use you. Perfect. Meryl, let's see what'll be good for you next. Pretty much have a decent amount taken care of on that. You could learn more about that, or... maybe. Something's telling me it might be a good idea for her to learn this. I'm actually not sure. She could master this. Really hate being so indecisive right now. You know what? Let's have her master this. And gain that. Being able to brittle enemies is useful. Yeah, I think that would be good for you. Wait. Back. Goad. Now let me just swap it back, because I have a preference group. Now, first things first, let's go
The Knight Commander. Boiling in oil? That one never gets old.
This is past time for joking.
I'm helping you indulge in elaborate revenge fantasies. I think it's good for you.
Meredith will die. Do not doubt that.
Oh, go away, Justice. Can Anders come out and play?
Stop.
You are no fun anymore.
Yeah, I would have loved to hear some of those
Hello
revenge
again,
fantasies.
Back to the barracks. I never tire of it.
Okay, before I do anything, let's see if there's anything in the loot. Loot that your people don't mind parting with. Varric, your turn. There's also a little bit of extra skill that they can learn. Definitely gonna sell some stuff in a bit. And Aveline, you wish to speak?
Guardsmen, duties for the week will be...
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you.
They've got better at their jobs.
Donicus, a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
How was the honeymoon?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
Whew. Hot in here.
Anything else?
That's good. Your guards are definitely looking better.
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Okay. Selden is captain.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Anything else going on?
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
That's the first time they've said come back later. Weird.
Nothing going on, Hawk. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Okay. Let's look around up there. Seneschal. I'll have to talk to you. It's been a while.
Well, look who it is. You. The you. If you don't mind, I could do with a significant reduction in the amount of attention this office receives. A visit from the champion is something of the opposite.
So, get out.
I sense I am unwelcome in the halls of power.
Power. I am just the hand on the seal, waxing what I'm told. Now I'm trapped under Templar scrutiny, waiting for them to note how easily I might be replaced.
And it isn't going well?
It is not going well.
Okay. Why do you fear my help?
I can apply influence in many ways, you know.
Do the words political maelstrom mean anything to you? The Templars are particularly sensitive about destabilizing elements, especially after what happened to Dumas.
The Qunari threat is gone.
The Arishok killed the Viscount, but he's no longer a problem.
There are older hatreds that the Templars feel deserve more central focus. Sometimes I wonder if we're at war with ourselves.
Okay. So he left no heirs?
There is no one to carry the last Viscount's line.
You presided over Seamus's death. That was the sad end of the Dumas. When a line is judged unfit or ends, we appoint from Kirkwall's elite. Or we would, if the situation was normal. But it is not.
Is the Viscount voted on?
Who nominates a new Viscount?
A consensus of the nobility, normally, and a willing nominee. Both are lacking, and I can't fault it. These are difficult times.
Could I nominate someone? Or do it myself?
Anyone who thinks to take this office needs more than popular support. They need particular support. You are many things, champion, but not this. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. So the Templars... Can the Templars decide who's in charge?
Since when are city leaders appointed by the Knight Commander?
Meredith would not openly declare a preference. The rule of Kirkwall is deliberately separate from the Chantry's will. But the Order embodies security in Kirkwall, and they want the new Viscount to be more accepting of oversight. Anyone who wants to rule Kirkwall needs support from the Templars. That is the new truth of this city.
And if they they don't approve?
What happens if they don't like the choice?
Do you know how Viscount Dumas' predecessor Perrin Threnhold left office? He was a tyrant, certainly, but his rule was not ended until he actively sought to expel the Templars. The good of all is inexorably tied to what is good for the Templars.
Find me if you need me.
I'll leave you to it. But I'm easy to find if you need me.
Good. Thank you. My door is always closed. That's all I need. The champion.
I try to be a nice guy, and he's a complete jerk to me.
You're getting mud on my floor.
Make her watch over you.
Seriously, this place feels weird
Hope
with
the
Templars.
day is treating you well, Sirrah.
Nothing interesting going on there.
How much longer do I have to wait?
I'm gonna head over to Fairness's, but seriously, the amount of Templars here is really making me uncomfortable. So I should also go to Jean-Luc. He probably has something for me. A few places to go.
Why are you still here, Varric?
Starkhaven's too pretentious for me, and Cumberland's too boring.
You always say you hate commitment, but here you are, 6 years later, still at Hawke's side.
Dabbling. I thought you'd have noticed by now. I lie a lot.
Hold on. What the? A Qunari?
I had hoped to find you. Unlike the rest of the Baz filth in this city, the Arishok considered you Basalit An. Many Qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
Okay. Just their weapons?
Don't you want their bodies too?
Their husks serve no purpose. The weapons shall satisfy a demand of the Qun.
I have to ask, is there a reward?
What do I get if I bring one to you?
It is reward enough to complete a worthy task. But if you crave gold, that can be arranged.
I don't crave it. Unfortunately, I need it.
I'll keep an eye out.
You will find me here.
Now...
Captain?
Sir Malin Sarbluck, Hubert... Oh, I think I'll ignore you for the moment. Something just tells me to not look at you. Now then, Jean-Luc, you have something for me? You always have what I love to find. Hubert, you're here. Pretty early or late in the day, I can't tell which way's east and which way's west.
Catastrophe has struck, partner. We are ruined. Ruined!
It figures.
It's always something with this mine.
A cart came back from the Boon Pit, half-wrecked, with a dozen mangled bodies. The horse pulling the cart was the only survivor, and it does not speak. Town full of rotten mages, and not one can get answers from a horse.
What would you do without me?
I'll check it out. You keep interrogating that horse.
I knew I could depend on you. Just like old times, partner.
You're insane. Well, let's see. Whoops.
The best armor coin can buy.
Olaf's armory, nothing special. Corval's blades, anything good. Limb Taker. I don't think Aveline's actually strong enough to use this at the moment. Qunari sword. They actually have it. And Tome of Arcane Mortal Vessel. Heck yes. First off, let me double check Aveline. It's driving me crazy now. One away from being able to wield that nice sword I have. I'll go to the bone pit later. You I don't want to talk to, so I'll just deliver this and find my favorite elf.
Have you located any Qunari blades?
Here you go.
This is what I found.
Do you require gold for this task?
Yeah.
It's customary.
Very well.
Okay, now let me double check where does he live, because my brain wants to be stupid. What? Okay, he's near the Chantry, I forgot. I'll get into some of this other stuff later. I really do need to catch up with everyone. The Chantry's board. There's always something interesting on this. Or not.
To those who hunger, food. To those
Seriously, I remember back in Ferelden, the Chantry's board always had something on it.
do this, the Maker's light shines upon.
Oh, it's at Defendus' mansion. It's been a while. He really does not care to fix this. That does actually look like the statue I have in my place. Creepy. Hello, my favorite elf. Elf male that I know that has a gigantic sword on his back.
Are you certain it's her?
An elf matching your description on the ship you named. And alone, as far as I could tell.
I need to know if it's a trap.
I did as you asked, Fenris. Now it's up to you. You talk to him, Hawk. I've had my fill for today.
Then heed it, first of us.
Problems?
Maybe it's just me, but I'd swear you're upset.
It's my sister. I didn't tell you, but I followed up on Hadriana's information. Everything she said was true. I had to keep it quiet, but I eventually contacted Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me. And now she's here.
Where did you find her?
She was in Carinus after all.
My sister left Magister Araman's service, and I found her in Minrathus. That made things more difficult. But according to the men I paid, it's just as Hadriana said. She's not a slave. She's a tailor, in fact. Getting a letter to her was difficult, and she didn't believe me at first. But she's finally come.
So, what's the problem?
Yes, everything's gone exactly according to plan. What could be worse?
Yes, laugh at me. Come with me, Hawk. If this is a trap, I need someone who can fight to back me up.
Are you sure?
I thought you said there was no point in meeting her.
I can't simply leave it like this. I have to know. If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be there, for the next week at least. I know you owe me no favors, but if we happen to go there anyway...
Okay, I'll look into it for you. You later? I'm probably gonna go there anyway. Let me double check my journal. Oh yeah, Isabella sent me a notice that she was back in town. I am definitely curious about her. Oh. Attributes? Wait. Weird. Okay, bring up my magic. Actually, bring up my willpower and a little magic. I wish I get another kind of ability like those too, but oh well. I'll go deal with him last. I just have a bad feeling. Let's see. From there, I can head to Andrews' clinic next. It's been a little while since I spoke with him. And about any of his pro-mage activities. Now, Anders, ready to talk?
You think I don't know the city guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying.
She's everywhere today.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful. Now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
She's a busy lady.
Between ruling the city and torturing mages, it's a wonder she has time to keep that sword so shiny.
She has nearly crushed the flame of hope for mages here. The mage underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
There's still hope.
There's still us.
I don't know how you continue to believe in me. How can people be so blind? The Blight was stopped only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate. But it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
I better control my thoughts. I just thought of a very interesting way this could have gone. I've checked on Anders. Ooh, some rubble. An injury kit. I actually need one of those.
Strange. I always...
Carta. These guys are such jerks.
If I ever decide to get caught out of...
Let's catch you.
I can't move!
I hate when they talk when we're in the middle of a fight. It's just so annoying. I was hoping they'd at least try to attack me at night, not in the middle of the day. I know it's Darktown, but still. Can't they at least have a little bit more class? I'm disappointed in them. Now, let's quickly explore Darktown. Now, let's see if anything interesting's popped up here. Maybe it's another elf raider. Nothing ever good. Slavers. One of the top 7,832 things I'm tired of. Do this, then a little of this.
One less to worry about!
Ooh, some death root. I just love finding stuff. It makes me a happy hawk.
Alone in the dark. And that's how we like it.
Respectable. Everyone's entitled to have to live however they want. Sebastian definitely will have to deal with later, but at the moment I'm just doing the rounds. Is my goal at the moment. So I'll head here at night just so I don't end up meeting his sister without him, because I feel like that'd be very rude to my friend. Varric, I'll speak with you in a moment.
Meredith's gone a bit mad. I hear she sees enemies everywhere these days.
Nonsense. Meredith's the best thing that's ever happened to this city. She keeps us safe.
Nice to hear people actually discussing things calmly.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that someone's telling? Maker, I wish whoever was telling the story had made one more handsome.
Isabella?
Oh, that looks like the house special. Whiskey flavored with rat droppings.
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
I'm not.
I'm just here for the rat-flavored whiskey.
Right. Remember what you said after the mess with the Qunari.
Honestly, I'm glad you came back.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Qunari if you had to. You and Aveline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram. The fact is, you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion, and I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
Honestly... This feels like I'll be a jerk one way or the other. I guess saying you're still my friend sounds better than the other option, definitely.
Whatever you think you are, I still care about you. It must have been hard to give up the relic, and I appreciate it. Whatever comes, you have my support.
Well, perhaps it's time to stop hiding. And I do miss the trouble we used to get into. Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
Good to have her back. Now, Varric, your turn.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
See you, Anders.
Hawk, what can I do for you?
Why was Anders here?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
Why don't you buy me a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
I need my own Bianca at this rate. Well, that's nothing over there. That door's locked. That door's locked. This one isn't. A friend.
I removed another bunch of lowlifes.
Good news. We like a calm city to play in. Enjoy.
Thank you. A master chest. Superior Qunari gloves.
Piece of cake.
Not as good as what I got. Gloves of the champion.
Don't ingest the merchandise.
Well, let me take a look at what you got. And it's just
not
poisons. Not really much of a rogue, and Varric never has an opportunity to use them. The only thing I use Varric for when it comes to potions or that stuff, when it comes to the stuff I can use on people, I just have him throw stuff and revive me if I'm down. Then when Anders isn't able to.
3 Templars walk into a tavern.
Not right now, Varric.
You feeling all right, Blondie? You're always in the mood for Templar jokes.
It's true, and I love them.
Night, come on.
Let's visit Meryl's home. I assume she's there.
Come on, Daisy. You shouldn't be stuck in this rat trap. Does Hawk even know you're here?
I don't have to ask permission to come to my own house, Varric.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Thank you, Varric. Thank you for trying.
Varric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. I probably should have told Bodan where I was going. I hope I didn't worry you.
Worried about worrying me?
Meryl, is there anything that doesn't make you nervous? Flowers and bunnies, maybe?
What about poison flowers? Or dire bunnies? In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
You must be going mad.
You miss Keeper Marathari? Are you feverish? Did you take a blow to the head?
I must have. I even miss her scolding me. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Okay. That sounds like some good news. News because this is definitely getting to be a crazy day already.